You have been told a story your entire life, and it goes something like this. Go to school, get a good job, work hard for 40 years, and you will be set. This neat, tidy path promises security, a steady paycheck, and a comfortable retirement. It sounds responsible. It feels safe. But let's be brutally honest for a moment. This model is fundamentally broken for building significant wealth. The very structure of a 9-to-5 job, where you trade a fixed number of hours for a predetermined amount of money, places an artificial and unyielding ceiling on your earning potential. It's a conveyor belt that moves at a set speed, and you are not in control of the switch. Real wealth isn't about earning more per hour. It's about decoupling your income from the hours you work. Think about the math of your job. Let's talk about one of the biggest myths sold to us by our parents' generation. Job security. For them, it was a tangible reality. You could join a company, work diligently, expect to retire from that same company. A gold watch, a pension, that world is gone. Domino's labeled market shift to your job falling. It's been replaced by a dynamic, often ruthless global economy. Loyalty is a line item on a budget, easily cut when profits fall. The idea that any single employer will guarantee your long-term financial well-being is a dangerous fantasy. Believing in job security is like believing in fairy tales, comforting, but useless when reality hits. Companies today reward agility and efficiency, not employee longevity. Mergers, acquisitions, corporate restructuring happen constantly. Your role can be deemed redundant overnight no matter how hard you work or how valuable you think you are. New technologies, like artificial intelligence, are automating skilled tasks. Entire industries are being disrupted. Jobs today may not exist in 5 or 10 years. Relying on one employer is putting all your financial eggs in one fragile basket. Domino broken eggs visual. You're outsourcing your financial stability to executives whose duty is to shareholders, not you. Think about the power dynamic. When you work for someone else, you are participating in a simple but profound business transaction. You provide your skills, your time, your effort. In return, your employer pays you a wage. This seems like a fair exchange on the surface, but it's crucial to understand the underlying economics to see who captures the lion's share of the value. Your labor generates revenue or value. Your salary is a fraction of that value, the cost of acquiring your labor. The difference is the company's gross profit. The owner gets the profit, you get the wage. Let's use a simple example. Imagine you're a marketing consultant at a firm. You manage a client account that brings in $300,000 in annual revenue. Your salary is $80,000. After your salary and overhead, the firm might net a profit of $150,000 from your work alone. You did the work, managed the relationship, delivered results, but the owner captured nearly twice your salary and profit. This isn't evil or unfair, it's the nature of business. The person who takes the risk and builds the system is entitled to the upside. As an employee, you're part of the system, not the owner. Your work builds long-term assets, brand, customers, patents, systems that you don't own. You walk away with a paycheck, leaving behind a fortress of value you helped construct. One of the most significant yet least understood disadvantages of being a traditional employee is the way the tax system is structured. Your employer calculates your taxes, withholds them directly from your paycheck, and sends the money to the government before you even see it. You are taxed on your gross income with very limited opportunities for deductions. The tax code offers far more advantages to business owners and investors than to wage earners. This isn't a conspiracy, it's incentives. The government encourages business creation and investment, so it provides tax breaks. A business owner earns money, spends on legitimate expenses, then pays taxes on what's left. Profit. Visual employee versus business owner. Side-by-side tax comparison. An employee earns, gets taxed immediately, then must cover expenses, personal and work-related, with what's left. Think about deductions owners get. A portion of their home office, their cell phone bill, internet service, vehicle mileage, business travel, meals with clients, continuing education, and the computers and software they use. As an employee, you pay for your commute, your work clothes, and your lunch with after-tax dollars. The disparity extends beyond deductions. Owners have access to more powerful, tax-advantaged retirement vehicles. While an employee might have a 401k, a small business owner can set up a SEP IRA, simple IRA, or a solo 401k. These often allow much larger pre-tax contributions, lowering taxable income while accelerating savings. They have flexibility recognizing income and can time expenses to manage taxes year to year. These are standard features of the code. For every dollar you earn as an employee, a larger percentage is siphoned off than a dollar earned by a business. Over a lifetime, this can be tens or hundreds of thousands. It's a headwind against saving and investing. Acknowledge it, not to get angry, but to learn the rules so you can play differently. By creating even a small side business, you can begin to legally and ethically access the same advantages. So, what is the alternative to the time for money trap? The solution is simple in concept, but requires a profound shift in your thinking. Stop focusing solely on your income. Start focusing on your assets. An asset is anything that puts money in your pocket, ideally without hour-by-hour involvement. Your house isn't an asset unless it's a rental with positive cash flow. Your car is a liability. Use job income to acquire or create assets. Those assets generate their own income streams. This is the path to wealth. An asset can take many forms: financial assets, stocks that pay dividends, bonds that pay interest. Owning a share is owning a tiny piece of a business working for you. Real estate can provide monthly cash flow, appreciate, and offer tax benefits. Managed, not micromanaged. In the digital age, you can create assets with knowledge and a laptop, an online course, a blog with ads or affiliates, software, an e-commerce store. Build once, earn many times. Shift the question from, how do I get a 3% raise, to, how do I allocate $100 per month to buy or build an income-producing asset? Trade some scrolling time for learning to build a simple site for a side business. This takes time. Reallocate time, money, and focus from consumption to creation. Your job becomes the fuel. Your assets become the engine that carries you to financial freedom. The idea of building assets can feel overwhelming, like you need to be a mogul or a market genius overnight. Forget that. Start with small, deliberate, boringly simple steps. First, build a cash buffer, your emergency fund. Save 3 to 6 months of essentials in a high-yield savings account. This is your freedom fund. It lets you say no to bad opportunities and weather a job loss without panic. Next, attack high-interest debt. Credit cards, personal loans, anything over 7 to 8%. Paying off 22% is like a guaranteed 22% return. No investment reliably beats that. Automate payments. Pay more than the minimum. Redirect free dollars to your future. Don't invest until toxic debt is gone. With safety net and debt gone, begin investing. Keep it simple. You don't need to stock pick or time the market. Automate into low-cost index funds or ETFs. Open a Roth IRA or contribute to your 401k. Get the match. Automate a transfer the day after you get paid. Start with what you can, $50 or $100. Consistency and automation are the key. Emergency fund, no bad debt, automated investing. This is the bedrock. It's not exciting and it won't make you rich tomorrow, but it creates momentum and stability and runs on autopilot. This automated system is your first and most important asset, the platform for all future wealth building. With your foundation automated, it's time to create your first income-generating asset. Start a simple side business that can grow into an asset. Begin with a skill you have or a topic you love. Don't try to invent the next Facebook. Solve a small problem for a specific group. Are you great at organizing closets? An Excel wizard? Can you bake amazing sourdough? Barriers are low. No massive loan, no storefront. Start service-based. Freelance writing, graphic design, tutoring. You can test an idea for under $100. If you write well, create a profile and land your first client this week. Your first goal isn't $1 million. It's your first dollar outside your job. Proof people will pay. Then systematize and scale. A service that trades hours is another job. Productize it. If you're a trainer, create a workout plan or meal guide. If you tutor, build a course. Create once, sell repeatedly. Automate marketing, sales, and customer service. Trade time early to learn customers. Use that to build a scalable offer. Reinvest profits to improve and grow. Hire a virtual assistant for admin. Run paid ads to attract customers. Over time, your side hustle evolves into a machine you own, an asset that earns, diversifies, and gives you options. Theory is great, but let's see it in the real world. Consider Sarah. She works in HR, enjoys her job, and knows its limits. Her passion is gardening. She posts photos and starts an urban gardening blog. First year, almost no money. Weekends, articles, photos, SEO. She keeps her job to fund stability. 18 months, traffic grows. Ads bring $100, then $300. She creates a $19 ebook, Your First Balcony Garden. She reinvests in gear and marketing. 3 years later, averages $2,000 a month. Not job replacing, but real diversification and breathing room, an owned asset. Now Ben, a software engineer. He notices expensive leather dog collars and orders a small batch. He builds a store in a weekend, markets on Instagram and local groups, ships at night. Batch sells out. Proof of concept. He reinvests, improves site, learns email, and outsources shipping to a 3PL. 2 years later, consistent profit, a few hours a week, and a sellable asset. We've covered a lot of ground. We've dismantled the myth of job security, exposed the limits of trading time for money, and outlined how assets build wealth. It's easy to feel motivated and then slip back. Don't let that happen. Your life won't change overnight, but one decision now can alter its trajectory. Focus on one tangible step in the next 24 hours. Open a high-yield savings account. Cancel one subscription. Set an automatic transfer. Read one chapter. Brainstorm 3 skills someone would pay for. Create momentum. This week, first, calculate monthly expenses. Then, set a 6-month emergency target and open the right accounts, including a Roth IRA. Third, automate transfers the day after payday. Pay yourself first. Stop waiting for the perfect time, idea, or permission. Break the cycle. Use your job as a tool to build assets you own. Start small. Stay consistent. Be patient. Years from now, you'll see today as the turning point. Take that first step now.